Right, so, hey guys, it's Jim Chandler again with Rock Your Best Vocals. I wanted to do a video today on breath control because it's very, very critical. If you're not keeping track of your breath control, you're not going to be singing as best you can. And the reason why I had a tape over my mouth is to, I guess, just other than clickbait, right? Just be honest, but is to highlight the fact that if you can sing without that much breath coming out, you'll sing that much better. Okay, so I'll just point out, it's almost, when I think of it like I'm doing kind of a high part in a song, I just kind of say, like I have to sing Bon Jovi, like, so the higher, whoa, we're halfway there, whoa, living on a prayer. So what I'm trying to do is like push as little air out as possible and just accentuate the I guess the words themselves. Almost like if you think of like a speech level singer, whatever, people say that doesn't work, but the principle behind it is that you're accentuating the words. It's like you're speaking. Okay, so breath control, when you're speaking, you're not, okay, so I'll give you an example of what I mean. So breath control, when you're speaking, you're not going like this when you're speaking, okay? This is somebody who's singing and they're like pushing out too much breath, and then by the end of the line they can't really say anything. I was like, okay, because they can't breathe, okay, because it's too much. Right. And then if you're talking normally, like normal people do, you probably kind of not hold your breath in, but you don't push a lot of breath out, so you can say more in one breath than, I mean, especially if you talk a lot, probably like me, I don't know, but I know people that talk a lot and they don't breathe out a lot, so they can take a big deep breath in and they can get a lot of words out before they run out of breath, and then they have to take another deep breath in. Anyway, so it's the same thing with singing. So just think of that as saying, whoa, we're halfway there, whoa, whoa, living on a prayer. I know I'm going like that. Looks a bit weird, but I haven't really warmed up, and I'm just kind of like just doing that as an example. Living on a prayer versus living on a prayer. Pushing too much air out, you're not going to get the whole thing out. And again, breath, if you're pushing a lot of breath out, it's going to wear your voice out. So the more you can hold back the breath, think of it almost like as you're kind of trying to hold your breath in on the line and not push anything out. If you go to the extreme, there's the thought of like you're kind of inward singing, like you're breathing in. Living on a prayer. Take my hand. We'll make it, I swear. Okay, so we'll make it, I swear. Wow. So I know I'm saying a little bit, it's a bit pitchy, but I mean, forgive that, please. I'm just trying to do an example of not pushing the air out as much. So forgive the pitchiness, please. So that's just an example. Breath control. It's all about breath control. Life is breath. Take care of your breath. Take care of your voice. Make sure you have a nice deep breath in. Again, look back at the video. I'll put a link, one of these things up here for I think my first video was about the balloon. Thinking of your lungs as the big balloon, okay? So you have two of them, but think of the balloon when you put a lot of air in the balloon and you can't get any more air in the balloon, and it just wants to push the air out. So it just wants to push. But if you control the top of the balloon like that, you're going to still have a lot of breath in to be able to push out and get that note out. So watch that video. I don't know which one where link's going to come up, but check that out. Breath control, it's key. Big deep breath in, push as little as possible out, and you can still manage kind of a breathy tone if you want. But it's more of like, so if I was to go, whoa, we're halfway there, whoa, living on a prayer, I'm still getting a bit of a breathy tone. Now, I know that's kind of a falsetto-y thing. Maybe it's not a good example of getting a bit of a breathy tone. Let's see. Okay, a good example is Summer of '69, because he is a very kind of breathy, raspy tone. You told me that you'd wait forever. Those were the best days of my life. So I'm getting that tone by just kind of closing off a little bit here up at the top, pushing a little bit of breath, but I'm not pushing it from my lungs. I'm instead of, okay, this is pushing it from my lungs. I'm standing on your mama's porch. And I have a very, very limited capacity to push that much out. But if I close off up here, standing on your mama's porch, you told me that you wait forever. You can still get a good raspy sound, like kind of breathy sound, but if you're just closing off up here, still trying to just let just a little bit of air out, you can hold that for a long time. And that's it. That's an extreme example of a little bit of breath out. Okay, so it's quite raspy, but get a little, play around with it, just where you're kind of in the median there. But that's a good example of, you can still do breathy. It won't sound as enunciated as standing on your mama's porch. You told me that you wait forever. Okay, so that's clean, and then you go, you told me that you wait forever. So you're just closing up at the top up here like that, pushing it. Okay, so I'm pushing a little bit of air out the nasal passage. You told me that you wait forever. So you get that raspy, breathy sound. You can do that. You told me that you wait forever. And the clean sound is without like trying to not push any air out. It's like almost when you're messing around. You're okay. I'm holding my breath and I'm not singing it. I'm not letting any air out. Oh, it's like we're underwater and I'm trying not to talk. Okay, so that's just an over accentuated example, just to give you the example of what it's like. But try it out yourself. Let me know in the comments below if any of that worked for you. Hopefully it did. Hopefully this video helped. Thank you so much for watching to the end. And if you did like it, please hit like and subscribe and the notification bell down there somewhere, so you can get more videos as I post them. So hope you guys have a great weekend. Rock your best vocals, where your best keeps getting better. Take care. Have a great weekend. Bye.